sit on the bench a bit more with Hoyland coming in now. He looked really dangerous. The way he held up the ball, got involved in the play. Trying to link up. I thought, this guy is. He was giving Gabriel a real tough time. I have to say.
He was giving Gabriel a tough time.
It was a good substitution by Ten Hag. He put him at the right time.
But the question is, if Marshall was a passenger, he could have started Hoyland from the very get-go, and it would be a totally different game, because the way I saw it, Onana was trying to find the targets, but there was no receiver at the end, right? As soon as Hoyland came in, the level of respect Gabriel and White and the defender gave him, the way he was holding up the ball, I mean, there's something promising to see for the future, for my eyes, right? To see, okay, now I see what this kid is all about, right? 100%, And that's what I said, okay, we didn't deserve this 3-1 loss at the end of the day. I agree with you, what you're saying, Oli, because that VAR, even Ten Hag was pissed off in the post-match interview to say that was not a VAR, they looked at it at the wrong angle. So if that have stood, we have won that game 100%. So I agree with you. So it's easier for us to say here, just because the game ended up on 3-1. But if that VAR decision would have standard, we would have won the game with 2-1. 100% we would.
I've seen him given and not given. This is the game. It's just fine margins. We could go to Old Trafford later in the season, the same thing could happen. You just never know. However, what I find is that we have the worst referees in the whole of Europe, man.
It was Anthony Taylor. It was Anthony freaking
There you go.
Taylor.
That answers it all for you, doesn't it? It says it all.
He's the anti-United. God, this Anthony Taylor, he is anti-United. He's like kryptonite for Superman. You know what I mean?
But listen, the PL know what they're doing. Taylor is almost the referee whenever United play a big game against the top 8 side. He's almost the referee. The PL know exactly what they're doing. Yeah. I think it's that cup during the game. Last season against the top 8, United had lost 7 and won 1 away against the top 8. That's not a team that's going to strike any fear in a Man City or an Arsenal come May.
However, I don't think Man United should. I know I can understand you feel really hard done by it. I completely understand. I'd feel completely the same. But the way United played, any other day they would, it's a win, no doubt. It's just, I don't know what to say really. I was surprised as soon as you scored that second goal. When it went in, I just thought, curtains, that's it. I didn't see us come back from that. But I was actually shocked it was going to go to VAR, because that's just, I actually was convinced it was a goal.
Yeah. Roadrunner, everyone, big up VAR room. This is the therapy session. Roadrunner saying we will have many more games like this, debating underwhelming players time after time, having opportunities. Glazes out and Deadwood, 100%. And, Jarvis just landed at the airport. He got to turn on my phone. The second I landed at the airport, it was 1-1 Arsenal. I had a corner. Fuck me, 2 goals at overtime. The thing is, if it was a normal playing time, what did he add on? 9, 10 minutes?
8 minutes. And the only injury that I can recall, guys, you can correct me, was Martinez was on the ground. But Martinez was on the ground for 90 seconds max. He was off the pitch. Where are they finding the 8 minutes from?
I don't know why he took him off. Is he just resting him? Being
no, he was. I think he was picked up an injury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but 8 minutes. I can't fathom where that came from.
Right then.
Like you say, it's always dubious decisions.
Yeah.
Added time and stuff.
But it's the league. It's the Premier League. People are paying money for it. There's big bucks. There's, I don't know. I'm just keep the drama going.
Entertainment purposes. Keep the drama going. Yeah, exactly. It's what it's
Some
about.
games is 4 minutes, and this game was let's keep it to 9.
Ollie, did you see the footage that the Arsenal fans leaving the ground at 1-1?
Yeah.
You see that? Oh my good God, what are you at? You're playing at home. You paid all this money for a ticket. Fuck the tube and the time schedule.
Yeah, that is basically what it is. It's just the shitty tube that we got. But however, there are a lot of tourist fans that come in the ground. That's the thing. They're not there's a lot of non-diehard supporters. Just a lot of tourists in the part of London.
It is what it is. I mean, that's the result on the table. I just thought it was an even game. It was like, even I was talking to you, Ollie, on the second half as well. I was WhatsApping you, and I was saying, like, this could go either way. Who blinks first, right? Like, it was an even game, even first half, even second half. At the end of the day, we got unlucky with this VR decision. You scored in the was it 95th, something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
And instantly when you scored, I had that feeling, because last time we played you as well, we were like 1-1, right? And you scored in the dying seconds 2-1. So that gave me a little bit of a deja vu. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say here, once Amrabat and Højlund is up to speed, we know what we have going, like, and getting Garnacho off the bench, and that was just nice. I'm not worried. It's like thinking that the season is long. This is beginning. Like, okay, I didn't expect. I was sitting here doing the preseason. I mean, the warm up. I was feeling a little bit funny in my stomach. I didn't want to jinx it. We said 3-1. It turned out to be 3-1 to Arsenal. But I would say 2-2. Like, originally, Ollie, when we had a match preview, we said 2-2, right?
Yeah,
and
that
would
was
have
my
been
prediction.
Yeah. Listen, I want to bring in an extra voice to the show as well. He's currently exhausted. He's done the watch along. I want to bring in Power Hour. Papi, wake up. Papi, don't cry. Talk to us.
Don't shoot me, Papi. Don't shoot me.
Johnny Evans and Maguire, really, that's really like my thing. It's like, how are we gonna move forward as a club when we have a pairing, the new Chuckle brothers reincarnated, Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire? I look around, even Chelsea would not accept that. So it's like, it's a question on like the ambition of the club. Look at the top center backs that we missed, the Kim Min Jae, and like, how we let Guardiola slip and just go to City without even like harassing them for that deal. There's just so many things where you gotta look back and just say, did we spend our money right? Was Mason Mount the right way? Was he the first person that we should have gone for? At the end of the day, the results and the performance tell a different story. I don't want to take away from the fact that this game could have gone either way. So had Garnacho been onside by just the margin, and would be totally talking a totally.
Yeah, 100%, Papi. Sorry, what happened there? Listen, I'm sticking to the point what Swift is saying here. Win, lose, draw, glory, Manchester United. We definitely will catch Arsenal at the rebound at Theatre Dreams. But, it is what it is. And when you come to the transfer window, I agree with S. Small here saying we lost because transfer market glazes Richard Arnold, John Merton, David Harrison. We scraped the barrel to get what we got. We got in late. If we got Amrabat over the line earlier, he would have been playing today. He would be in a totally different midfield, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think Eriksen was that bad, but he didn't have the legs, to be honest. We were pinned back. We were not that adventurous in the first half, but second half we started a little more positive. So the way I looked at the game, I kind of like to compare on the other starts, Jay, like, the 3 different games. And I think we came in with more confidence. I thought we were more assured, the body language more there. But I totally agree with you saying that it baffles me why Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans, that is basically giving the match away. But I think in his mind, this is my thinking though. I think, okay, now I did the substitution. Now I have Højlund, a target man up front, and I have Garnacho for counter-attacking. And these guys will just sit and just defend. They're tall, but they're slow as ferry cross the Mersey. Anyway, what's your thoughts? I mean, do you see any positive?
Do I see any positive? Positive, I suppose, Amon Bissaka. I thought he had Martinelli in his back pocket for the vast majority of that game. Thought Daly played quite well at left back. I can't see why United was scratching around last week looking for Cucurella and got Reguilon. They should have been looking for a centre back backup. So I like the performance of our fullbacks today. You're saying about Eriksen. I don't think Mason Mount would have offered anything better or worse state than Ericsson, I think that 55 million on Mount was money badly spent. And again, that's on the manager. The manager wanted that chap. He's got him. He's injured. So that's on the manager, guys. Plain and simple. You got to call it out.
I'm just going to go to the VR room. Somebody saying V Cobra is saying Lindelof and Maguire went off injured. Holy shit! How much injury do we have now?
Hang on, Maguire went off injured. What happened? Did somebody pull the plug out from his fridge? Jesus Christ, lads! Maguire off injured.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, big up Compost Mayor. Everyone in the VR, big up for excuse me, I need to give you a shout out. Everyone that's in the VR room, thank you for coming in. Thank you for this is our church. This is where we come to heal our hurts and discuss. Compost Smurf is saying absolutely fuming, but nobody can say that they are surprised. We're lost. We competed a bit better today, yes, but we're still losing far too much physical battles to do well away versus our rivals. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, we're missing the component. We're missing that. You know, if we had an Amrabat in there as a physical specimen, like, you know, Amrabat, I don't know. I see Amrabat more as playing at Eriksson's position as a number 6. You know, liberating Casemiro to be more of a box-to-box more going forward, right? But in a way, I'm just, I don't know what to say. I literally feel disappointed it's a loss, but I was expecting a draw. Like, I was sitting there feeling this is going to be a draw. This is going to be a draw. When we got that 2-1 goal, I was screaming. My dog went out like scared. She was pissing herself. You know what I mean? She was like shaking, like, you know, I went, ah! And only to see, like, you know, what the hell are they measuring? Like, you know, anyway, it is what it is. Ollie, from Arsenal perspective, you're giving your view. You thought, you know, as soon as that 2-1 goal in, you say you toasted, right? Were you shocked and surprised that you actually got the win, or?
Yeah. I mean, come on, I'd be lying if I didn't. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't shocked. You know, we got away with it. Hence, I put Jammy in my title. But the funny thing is, with this game is, I think. You might think I'm crazy, but Thomas Partey being injured before the game actually worked out as a blessing in disguise, because we were playing Thomas Partey right back for the whole of the season, and he's been absolutely terrible there. Rashford would have had a field day against him, and then we reverted back to our original defence we used last season. And had we not done that and Partey had stayed fit, I think Man United would have won the game.
Actually, Ollie, on that, why do you think your manager has benched Gabriel after he played like 70 games effectively last season, and he was quite immense last year and the year before, and he suddenly dropped? I couldn't understand that.
I really don't know, but I think I heard a rumor saying that some Saudi club was trying to offer him. I think Real Madrid were trying to get him at some point as well, and I think we were just keeping him at bay.
Okay.
But I think since the window, I'm not too sure. I can't tell you the truth on that, but I heard some rumors flying about, but I actually have no idea.
Yeah. Jay, you were texting me something in halftime. I have a chat here saying that Erik ten Hag is lying about Sancho. What did you hear about Sancho?
Okay, so obviously I can't say who in the club or what department, but I have it on very good authority that there was a bust-up on Friday at the training ground between Sancho and Ten Hag. And Sancho was told to leave training session and go back to the changing room. And then there was a further bust up after that in a team meeting. So I have it on authority that he's not injured. That he's been dropped for poor behavior or poor attitude. So a story we have to watch.
Oh. I was thinking more like, why is he not on the team sheet? Is he going to get sold because he was linked to Chelsea one instant, and is it a surprise move? But yeah, if he's saying that. So what, a bust up, a fight or just a argument?
Yeah, it was a verbal altercation that he had with Ten Hag at the training ground. And it escalated, and literally he was told to leave the training session. Fair enough. Of course, the United PR department are not going to give you any information on that. So the official line is it's injured. It's an injury.
Yeah. ML is, I can see you, Eric Tenhag out. That's not solution, mate. If that's your opinion, keep it to yourself. But listen, it's never.
Mick, nobody here is saying Eric Tenhag out, but we have to say today.
You have to be critical, yeah.
Yeah, we have a throughput today, and they taken off Lindelof for Johnny Evans. That was a mistake, and we have to say it. And secondly, leaving Martial on the pitch for that long, that was a mistake. But nobody's saying Tenhag out. We're just criticizing certain things. We're fans. That's what we do. Like, I'm sure, Ollie, there's many times you watched Arteta last season. You thought, Jesus, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. And on the running, as a fan, you saw him make some hard decisions. And you finished second. You're a fan. It's your job.
Yeah, I feel like we threw it away last season. I don't think Man City, won it convincingly. I think there was 3 games where we went, 2-0 up. 2 games 2-0 up and threw them away, and then with Southampton. It's like 3 games we completely, overturned a 9-point lead. And that's how City won it. We just capitulated, shot ourselves in the own foot.
Okay, let's get out of the negativity, right? I can see a lot of negativity in the VR room. I get you guys. It's never easy to lose, and at the end of the day, let's focus on the positive side. Let's talk about the game. Jay, let's talk with you, Power Hour. Barring that we lost 3-1, what positives did you see in improvements from the last 3 games to this game? He can't think.
Positives, Mick. I'm one of the most positive people. This is a team that had an extra player that was playing for us, Kai Havertz. He was a Man United player, and we couldn't beat Brighton. Play with 11 players, not with 10. Brighton, I'm scared. I'm really scared of Brighton. When we look ahead, I'm just looking ahead and saying we're going to pull up to Brighton with Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire at the back. What are we thinking?
Hey, Papi, just think, right? Evan Ferguson against Maguire and Evans. He scored 5 goals.
The warranty's run out in the fridge.
Yeah, exactly.
You're looking for the receipt still to see if it's still valid.
Ollie. So if Maguire is our fridge, then Havertz, you can't have it. You can have it, right?
Is the coffin, mate.
Man, he's got to sit there in front of him, he misses open goal, and Martinez comes with a toe poke, with a toenail.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Martinez, he managed to poke that one away. Fair play to him.
Question. What is Arsenal fan base thinking about the signing of Havertz? Did it make sense to you?
No. It's to put it straight. No, as soon as I saw we were linked to him, I thought, oh, God, that's got to be a joke. It's just I completely just wrote it off, thinking, oh, that's definitely not going to happen. And then 3 days later, we end up signing him. I thought, bloody hell, what is this guy doing, Arteta? What's he seeing him? We've watched him for 3 years at Chelsea, stinking out the place, and he's completely stunk out the place today. Complete passenger. That's why I thought. That's where I thought the game was going to be won. With United, because you had Casemiro there, but he had a very quiet game, and Bruno wasn't in it. I was very shocked, really. I was honestly really shocked. All the danger areas really on the flanks.
Chelsea Dan, welcome to the stream.
Oh,
Football Power looks depressed.
Chelsea Dan is lost in the forest of Nottingham. So Chelsea Dan has been looking for you.
Oh yeah, Chelsea Dan, I feel sorry for your squad. How much money did you spend and nothing to show for?
Yes, right. I'm looking for the receipt. I'm looking for the receipt for Havertz.
Exactly.
Toddy Bowley's done shopping.
Chelsea Dan, ever since Todd Bowley took over, he's spent over $1 billion and has about 12 or 13 league wins. Like, make that make sense, Chelsea. Then it's like you guys focus on your club, not us. Today we gave Arsenal a fight, and they know some Arsenal fans will know that they got away with it. You know, they sincerely got away with it. You know,
Papi, it's like this. You bought all the ingredients to bake the cake. You have the form and everything. You make it, but you don't have the oven.
Yeah,
where's the oven? You bought Lukaku. He slagged you off. You don't have a striker. Right. No, but seriously, like, it was refreshing to see like the potential number 9. We finally have a target man, and I was looking from that positive side. If we're going to talk positive,
yes.
When Højlund came in, that was positive. Like to see
there was a shift in energy. He believes in himself. You could see like he's really confident, and there's a little bit of a pep in our step when Højlund came in. I think that's the other positive. Jay talked about it already, that Daly actually did really well when we were out here looking for center back. When he should just continue in that role, and then would be able to actually find a better chemistry, in our back line, and if he can, tenhag can make them improve and have an attacking output from fullbacks, then we can actually be cooking, right? But with the slowness and slow motion of Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans, I'm just scared. I'm just so scared.
Yeah, Swift, you talk a lot of sense. We lost because of back post, the defending. It absolutely true on that corner, because you guys, Arsenal, you're shooting low corners, short corners. I don't know how many corners you had. Like, I could check the stats, but you had a lot of corners.
Let's count.
Which was
Let's count.
It wasn't successful, but it was like the last corner. It was a swinging corner, and nobody to defend the post. And who was standing there? Rice, baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just comes down to concentration. I think it was Johnny Evans that stood there and defended, right? They got pushed off.
It's just funny how I think another day it wouldn't have happened. Looking at the way we played, we were pinging lots of balls in. Martinelli wasn't getting too much luck against Wan-Bissaka. Saka had a bit of a off game. We did create some chances, but we weren't really penetrating Man United too much. I just felt, I think it was just a lapse of concentration for Man United guarding that back post. Rice just happened to be there. It's just what happens in football these days. However, I have to admit, that first goal from Rashford was awesome. That was pretty good. That was
decent. That was good goal.
Who was at fault for the goal? Kai Havertz.
Giving
the ball away. He's a liability. He really is. That pass alone and that miss. You have to drop him. I'd happily put Jorginho in there or Fabio Vieira, even though they're not amazing, but they're just they're just squad players. But
guys, I just posted the link. If you want to come in and have a say for a few minutes, come in, drop in, have your say. Let us know your thoughts and feelings. We have Sajiv all the way from Sydney also joining us here in the background. Hello, Sajiv. How are you? All the way from Sydney?
Yeah. Hi, guys. Bro, I am absolutely heartbroken right now. Absolutely heartbroken. I can't why was Lindelof taken off? That was my main question. I mean, the moment Johnny Evans came off, I knew Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire at the back. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Good luck to us in the Champions League, by the way, with these lot. Good luck to us.
Yeah. But why do you think you took off Lindelof in the first place? I'm asking the question. Nobody can answer it.
I have no idea what's going on.
Lindelof was on a yellow. That's what John Johnson is saying here.
So what?
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold was on a yellow, and he played
Exactly.
When they had 10 men. That's not an excuse.
I'm leaning towards the Lindelof might feel a little bit of injury, and people are saying he was limped off the Emirates. People are saying he was carrying an injury there, so that's why he took him off. And that's the only logical reason why I see him being swapped off, to be honest. Right? People are saying here, I can see people coming in now. Lindelof injured, Lindelof injured, Lindelof
But
injured.
hang on a second. What are they basing that on? Is that hearsay? Like, if Lindelof plays for Sweden in the international window, then he's not injured. So you can say injury all you want. But my point is, Mick, what are they basing this off? There's no basis for it.
Okay, nobody has anything to say here. Everyone's gonna soak here and be angry, right? Let's talk about the ball of the game. Come on, man. Let's get this energy going. Let's go. What was the positives?
I mean, my only thing was like when Hoyland came on, he looked actually sharp in the game pretty much. So that was my only positive. Rashford got a goal, but Rashford is just a purple patch of a player. I've been saying this for a long time, pretty much.
I was very disappointed with Rashford when we had the counterattack where Hoyland was running in the channel.
Square it. We should have won it.
What happened? They just slowed down and just turned backwards. I was just like, what are you doing?
I remember that, I have to make one. That I remember that Barcelona game, right? Like when we were playing in the Europa League in the first leg, right? That last minute, Rashford slowed the game down. Same thing. It happened again.
Ollie, listen. We were sitting having the preview on Thursday, right? I was saying there's one person that I will fear. Who did I say? Odegaard.
Yeah, he had a pretty decent game.
He had a decent game to be. Yeah. He was good.
Yeah, he had a reasonably good game, I have to say. Which is surprising because I thought United would win in the middle, but it ended up, most of United's threat was on the flanks. I thought Rashford. You might have thought I don't know. It's mixed feelings about Rashford, but every time I saw him get the ball, I was kind of thinking, "Oh shit, he's going to do something here." He looked pretty dangerous. I felt he was pretty dangerous. Took his goal really good. Anthony was great in the first half. Second half,
he was all right in the first half.
Yeah. I just feel when you got Hoyland come in replacing with Martial, and you got Amrabat come in replacing Eriksen, you get these guys back from injury. Varane put in there with Martinez. I think your results will start picking up the way you start playing.
Yeah.
I just think that I just feel like I looked at the United team. I felt it was a little bit imbalanced, kind of like how we are at the moment, and that's why I think you're a bit unlucky to lose today, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, this is how I started the show because I look forward. Like what I can see is that, this is now, but I know what we have coming, right? I know we have an Amrabat in. We have, I can see the shape. I can see what he wants to do. And to go down with 3-1, yeah, that hurts, right? But that result doesn't really reflect on how we played. Even you said it. It was an even Steven game. It was who blinked first.
Yeah.
And even if we have gone, if it wasn't a VAR decision on that pubic hairline, right? You know what I mean? We would have won the game because you guys would have dropped heads. Instead, we went 2-1 down instead of, like, you know what I mean? It's just. It's football. It's football. Like, that's what it is. Right. I got another person coming in. Thomas. Hello, Thomas. How are you? Can you hear me? Thomas, you right? Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
How you doing?
All right. I'm fine. I'm okay now.
You okay now? Tell me.
Yeah, I calmed down
Thomas.
a little bit. How you guys doing?
You didn't smash your TV, did you, Thomas?
Oh, no. I didn't smash. I didn't smash anything. I wanted to, but I had to calm down. I had to put my kids to sleep, so you have to be more calm.
Thomas. All right, Thomas, talk to us. How did you see the game and, from your perspective? And first and foremost, where are you from?
Gothenburg.
Gothenburg. Ah, Göteborg.
Ja, Sweden. Ja. Jag
Tjena,
textade
brorsan.
dig idag tidigare idag och frågade hur man kunde ringa in.
Ja, men det gjorde du, ja. Det är goda gubbar. Alla heter Glenn i Göteborg, va? Eller hur? 030? Oh, sorry, we are from the same city. Tjena, Thomas. Welcome. Yeah, talk to us, Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, the game, I was expecting that we wouldn't go all out in the game. I was surprised. I think Arsenal held back a little bit. I was expecting they would pressure us even more than what they did. But I thought the defense was pretty good until we had to change the two center backs. But my big disappointment is like the midfield and the attack. I don't know what they're doing. It's like they're not even talking to each other. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Sorry, we just lost Jay Daly. He's got to go and drop off his kid. Big up Jay for coming in. Thank you, Jay. If you hear me, he just dropped off. So yeah, keep going. Sorry, man. I just want to say goodbye to Jay.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened with Casemiro, man. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea what happened with him. Cause I followed him for a long time, like when he played in Real Madrid, because I love that type of player. And compared to last season, he just seems like he's not in shape, or I don't know what he's doing. Like he seemed very like invisible. Because he's the guy that's supposed to take the ball and give it to the attack. And he was like invisible today. And you can't trust Eriksen when it comes to defending. Because we saw Eriksen defending like in the 1-1 goal. That's like typical Eriksen.
Yeah. I mean, it's never easy to come here, gents, to come here and do a post-match reaction. I feel like it's a funeral here. Like, come on, guys. Like, I'm trying to.
No, but
a bit more
I'm coming to the positives. But it's the same mistakes over and over again. That's what annoys me. It's been like they had time to work on these things, and they haven't made it better. That's just frustrating. But the positive things, I like Højlund when he came in. I thought he should have got 45 minutes because Martial was not doing anything. Like I loved his runs. I loved his runs.
Thomas, you mentioned something that it might be a sensitive topic, but probably one of the reasons why he got in an Amrabat, because he sees that probably Casemiro is starting to sing on his last verse, right? He cannot play a number 6. Now, for me, Amrabat is more of a number 6. They will play the number 6 role, and you will have a more of a Amrabat, little bit of advance. I mean, Casemiro playing a next side. But I agree, he hasn't really found his feet and form. I agree, but that is typical Casemiro. If you followed Casemiro at Real Madrid and everything, he takes 3, 4, 5, 6 games until he gets warmed up, right?
Yeah.
So I would arguably say that a lot of our senior players, including the Arsenal players, they don't look at the races at the moment, right? Would you agree with me, Ollie?
Yeah, I would do.
But isn't it weird that in the middle of everything now we have an international break? Like, we just getting warmed up and then it's a break.
I actually personally at the moment, the way the game's gone, you guys, have had a real kick in the teeth. I'll give. I feel like this international break couldn't come at a better time for you at the minute. You can gather things up. You'll get Højlund in the team, get him trained up a bit more, Amrabat in, and just replace the guys that shouldn't be in there for you guys. Martial shouldn't be in there at the moment. Eriksen, he's had better days. It's time to get serious now and you just need your centre backs
Wicked.
fit, and I think
I agree.
you'll be rock and rolling.
Big up Rondon Frost. The first time I see you in the chat, you see the game that I see. Like, I also saw some good stuff today. Hoyland was awesome. That was like, that was what I was looking for. Like, because we haven't had a target man for a long time. Martial has been a passenger. Martial needs to go. Hoyland was awesome when he came in. But it is what it is, right? And the thing is, like, I think that Dalot, I mean, I'm speaking to you, Ollie, now. Dalot, I didn't see Saka much because I think Dalot had him on toast.
He had a really good game. Surprised me. Really did. However, Saka's not really been that great this season. Dalot actually really surprised me. I thought that he was there for the taking. So, fair play to him. He had a really good game. Even Wan-Bissaka on the other side, Martinelli. This is where I thought we would go and win the game. In that aspect, that's the only place where I could see would be a threat. Because in the middle, I thought we were going to be on toast, but this game, I completely got it wrong.
Wicked. We got all the way from Trinidad to Tobago. Marky Mark is in the house. Get in there, son. Talk to us. Trinidad, Tobago. What's cooking there?
Hey.
I'm actually in Germany right now.
Oh, wie geht's? Alles gut, ja?
Alles good. Disappointed about the game, though.
Talk to me, Mark.
Yeah.
VR room, what's going on there?
I mean, I feel like we got better when Hoyland came on, so I could see some positives there. I feel like there's other parts of the game where we did well, mostly like with the defense. It wasn't like perfect, but they held their own against Arsenal. Wan-Bissaka did well. Dalot did pretty well at left back. Everyone thought he was going to get cooked. So I think they're positive to take away.
We didn't concede early. We didn't concede goal early. I mean, that's like, I the way I saw it, we were holding the shape defensively really well. If you look at the first half, we were compact. We played as a team. We attacked it as a team. But Arsenal was also the same, right? You guys were not letting us move forward as well. So you were compact as well. We're keeping the shape. So it was a tight game. The only thing was, very rigid. The only thing that was annoying me when Rashford scored a beauty, that was a beautiful goal, right?
Yeah.
Then our heads dropped, concentration level dropped. And that was a beautiful shot from Odegaard, by the way. That's his Odegaard's signature from the 6-yard box, shot.
It's a typical Odegaard goal. He scored plenty of them last season. Do you think scoring that goal, you lost concentration, I think.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful goal.
It was a beautiful goal.
Oh, quality goal. Against the run of play, the way he slotted it. Ramsdale did get a touch to it, but because Rashford put a bit too much on it, there was no chance he would save that. It was a great goal. How he got around both White and Saliba. Just managed to slot it in. It was just, that's what he does best, actually. His pace is frightening. It really is.
But it ain't all that.
It ain't all that. Listen, at the end of the day, who was your man of the match? Mark, I go with you since you just came in.
I'd have to say Wan-Bissaka or probably Rashford because he did have a goal. He did make some good contributions. It's hard for me really because I feel like some of the guys, Anthony did pretty well, but I don't know, man. So I'd have to say probably Rashford or Wan-Bissaka.
All right, you go, guys in the VR room. Who was your man of the match? Rondon Frost going Dalot was his man of the match. I almost agree with Rondon Frost. I thought Dalot had a brilliant game. What about you, Thomas?
I thought Dalot had a great game. I think him and Martinez complement each other very well. Mentality-wise, exceptional because they both have. You see it like they want this. This is what they want.
Yeah.
it's just a match.
Do you guys think Anthony had a good game though? I thought he was really good as well.
First half, he was really good.
First half, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's great.
So-
He's great. He's more great defensively, in my opinion, this game
Mm.
than offensively.
You asking me something?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going with Kruner. It's basically, if you take Odegaard out of that equation, there's not really much to offer, basically, in that team.
True.
I think, true. I think Odegaard was the engine there, right? 100%.
Odegaard was Arsenal's best player, and I think Dallo was the man of the match for United. I think, I
I
don't know.
agree.
Who actually got
I
the man
agree
of the
with
match, by the
Dallo.
way? Who did
Yeah, with
Sky
that
say?
opinion.
Who did Sky say who got the man of the match?
I
Arsenal
couldn't care
player?
less about Sky Sports at the moment. Couldn't care
Oh,
less.
yeah.
Yeah. Aaron Van Bissaka, the fullbacks of Manchester United were definitely man of the matches. Like you were talking about Dalot. What someone here is saying Dalot and Dalot was solid. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Aaron Van Bissaka as well. I mean, for playing like, on the left back substitute position, he did quite well, to be honest. We brought in Sergio Reguilon that I was expecting to start, actually, to be honest, but
Me
he
too.
didn't.
I think
Everyone-
to be honest, like, even though I wanted him to start, but I just feel like it wouldn't be kind of wise for him to start against Arsenal because Region's I think he will get. I mean, he will get cooked by Saka very easily. To be honest with you, so I would so I just had my my.
I think defense was solid today, even with Lindelof.
Solid.
Our defense today was solid. The first half, we kept it compact until we came to that substitution. I noticed that there must be some injuries. There's no way you bring in a Harry Maguire, because you brought in a Harry Maguire because of Martinez went down. You brought in
honestly, what United fans have done to honestly see Harry Maguire staying at our football club. The deal was agreed. I nearly jumped on my seat. Then Harry Maguire blocked the move. There it is. He's staying.
I tell you who blocked
He
it.
wanted to pay you, right?
It's all about the wages. West Ham wouldn't give him what he wanted.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
That's
wages.
the problem. It's all about the money. That's the problem.
It's all
And he
about the
has a
money,
right to that
money.
money,
Yeah.
He has a right
It's not funny.
to take that money too,
Yeah,
since it's in
that's
its
the- that's the
contract.
problem, man.
facts.
Money right over the money over honor these days, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ali and Tanner, you watched the interview as well, Peter. I mean, he was very emotional. He was very angry, pissed off. He didn't deserve this. He was expecting a draw or win. He said we didn't play bad. Actually,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
didn't
know.
actually play bad. Yeah, I think
We played
Like
well.
the goals we made was beautiful. Like the last, like the offside goal, man, it was so nice. It was so
that was onside, isn't
fluid.
it?
How was it offside?
I don't know. They didn't change the offside rule once again or something. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
For me,
and
it looked absolutely onside. There's no way in
Yeah.
hell that was offside.
But I guess his shoulder was offside or something. I don't know.
I don't know, pubic hair or something like that. Like, your little
I
beard
remember
hair,
Juan Mata had like his big toe offside once, and he got offside. So
Yeah. Nisam is saying he's a Liverpool fan, but
yeah.
how VAR is televised needs to be improved. Fans wants to
Thank
see
you.
which
Bang on.
big up. Thank you for
honestly,
for
I
coming
think
and
it destroyed football.
It has. I mean, come on. In the old days, this goal was being given, right? You just
Easily.
had to look at
Yeah.
on the toenail or something. Like, what's going on here? I saw it from this angle that even the commentators were saying, "Oh, he's definitely onside because he's leaning forward. He plays him onside."
Yeah,
But the line, I don't know. This is just like, I don't want to say that like Manchester United conspiracy, but we
It's
always
like
get done.
it's like politics.
It is politics. PL is rigged. It is rigged.
It is
Here you go.
rigged.
I hear what
100%.
she's saying. Bing bash bosh. Brown paper
A
bag.
lot of brown envelopes under the table.
Yeah, guys.
Definitely
Yo,
all
by the
brown
way,
envelopes have run out.
by the way,
Yeah.
are you all surprised that Harry Maguire is literally in the England squad? Absolutely not.
I feel like that
Uh,
was rigged. You know, like he got in the England squad and then immediately he's on the bench for the next game. It's like the owners say, Ten Hag, you have to play him.
Yeah. All right, guys. I usually saying I can see how pundits are always against United. Yeah, they are. You know, the level of the praise they gave Arsenal during when they scored, and it's always an agenda.
Literally watch every Arsenal fans are literally gonna go on against the referees. Watch
my
every.
dad is an Arsenal fan, and he cooks me every time. Like I got like 7 messages right now. You understand?
Your phone's
My
flooding.
dad, my dad is an Arsenal fan,
Yeah.
and my older brother, he found out like 5 years ago, 6 years ago that he's a Liverpool fan. I never seen a Liverpool flag in his room in my entire life. So they cooking me right now. They cooking me.
My
At the end of
brother
the
is
day,
a my
Man
brother
United
is a
got
Liverpool
top
fan.
players.
My big
Yeah.
brother is a Liverpool fan. Yeah, sorry, Ollie.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, you're going to feel hard done by. You got a chance to get your revenge back at Old Trafford. We don't have a great record there.
Yeah, it
You
is
don't
what
have
it
a
is.
great record at the Emirates, so it could just balance itself out over the season. I still see both of us getting the top 4. I think you know, you've added some great additions to your squad. You've got some players coming back, hopefully from injury.
Yeah.
This international break can come at a good time. Can come at a better time. And what is it? Brighton next? Is it?
Yeah,
Home?
but that's a hard game.
You know,
That's
they've
a
lost
hard game.
Caicedo, so you know they've lost their heart of the midfield. You know, it's always a tough game, Brighton. But I
You
think
could.
Man United are going to got to make a statement now and just flipping
Yeah.
smashing the bits.
Guys,
You
I
know,
want to
this
finish
is-
on a positive
gotta look
note. Ollie, I want to finish on a positive note. Okay, let's not finish like a funeral. Let's finish like this. Hang on.
Hoyland.
Where's the next year? Istanbul or where? Chelsea fan. Yeah. Booked the hotel. Put it in the diary, yeah.
At least we can book in Tuesday nights a Champions League. And I'm sorry, we have a Liverpool fan here.
I've
Sit
seen
there
that-
and watch. Thursday nights what we went through last year. At least
We've
we
had
can
that
look
for the last
forward.
7 years. It's horrible.
Yeah. At least we can look forward to.
I've
both
seen
Arsenal.
there was a clip where this clip where like doing so this Ashravin, so he just said he just like opened the ball, then he just showed like
Yeah.
he just showed Liverpool Football Club in the Champions League.
Anyway, I want to finish.
I feel more
wanna
optimistic about the CL than the
Listen,
Premier League.
I want to finish on a positive note. Like, you know, Glaze is out, green and shout, green and goal until we're sold. 100%. Cronky out, whatever you say, right?
Can we just call off the Brighton game and
Yeah.
just literally call off the Brighton game?
He's American owners. They're something else, isn't they? I have to say.
Just
We're not calling off anything, guys. We are gonna fight.
Yeah,
That's the thing, right? We are Manchester
Hoyland
United.
is
We
going to
should never
score
give up.
against Brighton. Hoyland is going to
Listen.
score.
Listen,
Yeah,
we have to look at the bright side. Like, it is what it is. 3-1 on the scoreboard. We cannot reverse it. We just have to look forward. Like, you know, I know it hurts. I'm a freaking bad loser, but you know, I'm trying to be a little bit more happy to sort of give you a little bit of reinforcement what to look forward to. And what I'm looking forward at least to see Amrabat, to see a different shape, to see more of Rasmus Højlund, and points will come, form will come, right? That's the thing.
He was playing good
lost
today, actually.
He did. So I'm
Yeah,
really excited
for-
to see.
Yeah, you saw like really nice. He was making runs. He was actually making the back line a little bit shaky.
Why should
And
we
that's-
get the
that's a great
Brighton?
thing.
I'm just asking, why should we get Brighton postponed? Are you afraid of losing, or what's going on here? What's wrong with you people? Why should we get Brighton postponed? Is there any special reason that I don't understand?
Nah.
Is it because of losing or?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should protest. Do it. Definitely. I mean, if we saw immediately after the transfer window, Mail came out with an article to hurt United straight away, and that was a Liverpool writer that wrote about it. That got shut down straight away about the Glazers staying. You know what I mean? So do expect this to rumble more now that the transfer window is over. This is Manchester United we're talking about. Don't get this, idiocracy ruin your day, right? We lost the game. We got robbed. That's what it is. Time to say goodbye. We pick up like after 2 weeks. Like when are we back again? After 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks just to relax, lick your wounds. Plenty of time, right? I'm not worried. And I don't want to see this Ollie out bullshit either on the fucking socials, to be honest. Really?
Oh dear, they want me out already.
Yeah. Oh, Ollie out. Yeah, you. Nah, they don't want to.
Sorry, guys.
Listen,
I'm trying to keep it balanced, but yeah, I actually, I'd feel hard done by with the loss today, 100%.
ML, why is Glazers not the problem? Where have you been living for the past 18 years? Come on, man. Seriously, have you been sleeping under a rock, mate? Glazers is not the problem. Get out of here. Listen, guys. Sorry, I was just having a bant. At the end of the day, it is what it is. 3-1 on the scoreboard. Congratulations for Arsenal. Congratulations, Ollie. Big up for you for having courage to come in and face the angry United fans. Smash a like for the video, guys. Please. Yeah, anytime. And by the way, Alex was right. He got this right. We predicted 3-1 to United. He said 3-1 Arsenal. I got to give the man his roses.
He got his spot on, man. I said 2-2. I was wrong completely.
Listen, let's close this shop. We've been on for 1 hour soaking. It's been a funeral. But, we what do you call it? Weddings and funerals. The movie. All right. We will have weddings soon, guys. Promise. Listen, big up to all of you. Take it easy. Think fresh. Tomorrow is what? Sunday? No? Monday, right?
Monday.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Let's finish this up, guys. Listen, thank you for joining this therapy session. I tried my best to be positive, but it ain't working. Listen, guys.
You did good, Mick.
Oh, really? Oh, there you are. Where did you go?
No, I was backstage. Crying, and I had to wipe my tears. But it's all good. All
right.
We move.
In mysterious way. Listen, thanks, Thomas, for coming on all the way from Sweden, Gothenburg. You're my neighbor. Where can people find you, by the way?
Me?
Are you on socials? Yeah. On
no,
Twitter?
I don't. No, nothing.
They can find you here.
I'm incognito.
Big up, bro. So you don't have Twitter, right? No?
Nah, I don't have anything like that. I just follow on YouTube, just Manchester United stuff. That's
Okay.
it. That's all I need.
Stick around and we change numbers after the show. Stick around, don't leave, because we live very close by. So yeah, let's stay in touch, man. All right, so I go to the next guest that came in, Marky, because you've been a favorite here on the VR. And how can people find you on Twitter, socials?
Well, I just follow on here on YouTube, and on Twitter I'm United Marks. So basically
United
the same
Marks.
name. Yeah.
Big up, man. Big up, Mark.
I follow Jarvis on Twitter. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Wicked. You're always welcome, sir. So yeah, you're in Germany at the moment. Are you living there right now? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Good.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Big up. Sajeev, Kenny Fan TV, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on you can finally find me on YouTube, Kenny Fan TV. That's my YouTube name, and you can watch the I have 4 videos that are in my community post. You can sometimes find me on the KG stream, Football Power Hour. Yeah. I've only 4 subscribers, so So sub to
Okay.
my channel.
Big up. Go check Kenny Fan TV. I'll give him a like and share, subscribe. And who
Thank
killed Kenny? South Park. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. You bastard. Ollie, I know you don't have socials, right? Or where can people find you?
I've just added a IG account. You can see it there. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a new one.
Ollie's at the wheel. So when can people find you, Ollie, if they want to follow you?
Instagram Ollie Real World. You can see it down there below.
Big
Thanks
up,
for having me
Ollie.
on,
Thank
guys.
Wicked. Papi, you know where to find you, Papi. Just follow the energy.
Right here. MUFC
Right here.
Realist TV.
Right
Make sure you hit the like button right now. Make sure you subscribe. I also got a YouTube channel. It's called Football Power Hour. Check it out.
Go check Football Power Hours.
Yes.
Subscribe.
On the way
Don't
to
do that.
800. You know, we'll
no,
move.
you should
And so-
be up to 1,000.
Yes, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's get Kenny. Kenny's at 4. I've already subscribed to Kenny Fan TV.
Papi,
so let's get Kenny even to 10.
Papi, there's
everyone.
one thing I want to tell you. I want to give you the roses. You are becoming the Don of the watch-alongs, right? If I'm comparing you with Flying Pig United, you're getting right up there. You're so funny to watch, man. Honest to God, keep it going, my friend. Can I hear it? Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out, smash the like for Football Power Hour, the best watch-alongs you can ever see. And guys, we are actually sponsored by Waka TV. You can see that link at Waka TV Biz. It's an Android video on demand app. You can watch all the what do you call it? All the latest TV shows and everything from all the channels and all the football. And I was watching it now. Quality. 7 days free trial, and otherwise it's $8 per month. Really good, actually. Check it out. The link is in there in the description. It's time to close the show. It's peace, love, and bananas. We did our best, but congratulations, Arsenal, for winning the game. We will take it. Welcome to theater. Welcome to Theater of Dreams. We will have you for breakfast over there. Okay.
It's called the Theater of Nightmares, Arsenal. We will be back.
All right.
You're gonna win the league. right, Ollie.
Ollie.
8-2.
8-2.
8-2. No, thank you. Goodness me, that's a government health warning. That result. Jeez.
Where's the machine gun, Papi? Where's the machine gun?
Yeah, get the guns out.
Don't shoot.
8-2 and 1 Percy. That's it.
Like and subscribe. Time to go.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.